Hey, what's up, Master Trainers? This is your host, Charlie Jonas here, straight out of Pacific Valley, and today I'm gonna be explaining more rules. Alright, so in today's video, as you knew, we're gonna be talking about the rules from the Go Kanto map, alright? Which regards a different kind of game mode, and could be found right at the beginning of the PDF file of the rule book, alright? Page number 10 more exactly. Alright, so let's go ahead and also use the website in order to get access to these rules. So first thing we're going to do is to come here to the rules page and then click on this third warning sign right here. Attention, some rules can change according to the map/game mode you choose. Click here to check all the different options, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Alright, so here we are. Game modes. Okay, so here it's talking about things you should do if you play in the physical version regarding the traditional mode, which is going to be applicable to all the region maps plus the Orange Islands one. And then if you scroll down, you're gonna find the Express mode, which regards all the Sevi Island maps. Then we will find the Super Express game mode regarding the Real Islands map, also known as Eve Skirmish. Then we have the mini maps, aka Battle Frontiers, and what changes if you're gonna play them, which is actually very simple, since this version of the game is way simpler and quicker. And then down here we have Pokemon GO, more specifically the Go Kanto, which is the only Pokemon GO map available so far. Alright then, let's get started, but not before I ask you something very quickly. Would you like to become an etymology master just like me and get to know that Cotton's name comes from the words cotton and seed, which could explain pretty much everything about its visual and typing? If the answer is yes, so you should check it out my Etymology Master online course. There I'm gonna be teaching you everything you need to know behind each Pokemon's name origin in a very fun, quick and visual way. And besides boosting your English vocabulary, you're also gonna earn an exclusive Etymology Master certificate after concluding each one of the courses. Then plus all of that, you're also gonna get a bonus PDF file in order for you to recap it offline anywhere, anytime you want. So if you got interested about it, don't forget to check it out, the video I'm gonna be leaving up there in the cards. Alright then, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this game mode rules. This map is a modified version of the Kanto map that intends to present a more casual proposal, alright? It was planned to feel like a Pokemon version of Monopoly. Yeah, it's just like a slightly comparison, alright? It's not actually a Monopoly version, but feels like. However, it's still based on the game's standard rules and content. And by the way, standard rules is what all the other videos from this playlist are about, alright? So if you didn't see yet this whole playlist, I'm gonna be leaving the first video up there in the cards for you to check it out. Alright, so here, players, which are up to 6 as well, will find very different looking Kanto map so far, alright? Because perhaps in the future, as we reach our goals, I'm gonna be releasing more Go version of other maps, alright? So far we have this one, which is the Go Kanto one. And we will no longer need the rival, event, Dynamax, or Pokéjob cards, alright? Only item ones, more specifically the ones from the League deck. Alright, so here is the only card deck we have in this game, which is the item ones, okay? And then, as I mentioned in the in-depth review video, we will notice they are way bigger here than in the other traditional game mode mods. Alright then, so if you know nothing about item cards or what is the difference between normal deck and League's deck, I'm gonna be leaving the video where I will explain all about it up there in the cards for you to check it out. Okay then, so in order to move across the map, the same rules, standard ones, will be applied, although this time the energy coins are decreased to only 2 energy coins per player. Okay, the ones with the foot. So here in this game, we only have the foot energy coin option. We no longer have the bicycle ones, alright? So we can just move a maximum reach of 3 spaces per time using our 2 energy coins, okay? So I also already explained all about moving across the map on the playlist I just mentioned, so if you didn't see it, I'm gonna be leaving it up there in the cards as well. Alright, so players must start from the start lap, which is the green space, and always move forward clockwise on the map, always following these green arrows, because sometimes you're gonna have some forks, okay, just like it happens here. So we could go this way or that way, alright, but always moving forward. I could not go like from here, go that way, okay, so the arrows tell me I should go that way, always clockwise. Players will restore their energy coins by stopping at a gym city space or hill, which is the Poké Center 1. Alright, so we will notice that now it is very different from the other game mode, and players should start here from the green space and then move forward, alright? Always using our energy coins if we are moving more than one space at a time. And then see here this Poké Center icon, it means that we are gonna be able to recover our energy coins, okay? So Poké Center equals healing. So if you stop on any city gym space, we'll be able to do it as well as if we stop on a space just like this one, okay? With the Poké Center on it. Alright, so when players stop at a Pokeball, which is the chip space, they shall draw a Poké Chip and try to catch it. Alright, so pay attention here. Try to catch it, alright? No battling. That's very important because this game is kind of faster, following the same standard catching rules. Alright, so let's say it's my turn, I just started, and then I went ahead and moved one space. Alright, so since I'm on the pink lap, as you know from the in-depth review video, which by the way if you didn't see, I'm gonna be leaving up there in the cards, I'm gonna only be finding in this lap pink Pokemon. So I come here, shuffle, and deal. Alright, so let's say I just stop at this space, so it's time for me to draw a card and then try to catch it. So let's say I just found Shuppet, alright? So it'll be my turn now to go ahead, grab my die, and roll it to see if I catch it. Wow, awesome. So see, in this example here, I just caught it. Then I go ahead and place it near to my hand. So that's how it works, okay? No battling. Unlike the other game modes so far, this time players can keep as many Pokemon chips as they want, so there's no limit at all. When players stop at a gym city space, besides restoring their energy coins, just like I have mentioned, they can also fill it up if it's empty with a Pokemon chip, which is gonna give the player 5 points. Alright, so let's say I stopped here and I successfully caught a pink Pokemon, and then on my next turn I'm gonna go and move one more, stopping at this spot right here. So I have no need to restore my energy coins since I spent none. So then what I'm going to do is to take the opportunity that this gym is empty and fill it up with my Pokemon. Alright, so I'm just going to go and place my Pokemon chip right in the center of this space. And by doing that, I'm gonna earn 5 points, just like it says here. So first fill plus 5. Then I come here to my score pad and add 5 points to my score. Alright, or trying to take it. Alright, if it's already filled. So in case of trying to take it, we have to regard this icon right here, this green one, alright? So let's say I went first and left my Pokemon there and moved ahead, and then the next player came before me, and then he caught this Pokemon right here, which is a Grimer, alright? And let's say he tried to take control over my gym, alright? So we have to go through a Pokemon battle. So mine, which is the defending one, is going to be on the red side, and since it's his turn, his Pokemon is going to be on the yellow side. Same mode of the other game modes, alright? And let's say he beat me up and he took control over my gym. In this case here, the one who takes control over another player's gym is going to get 10 points by doing that, alright? Although, if trying to take it, a Pokemon battle 1 versus 1 shall happen, just like I said. Item card usage is allowed. Alright, so that wasn't the case here since we have no time to stop at an item card space. But let's say it happens further on in the game and one of us have item cards. It will be allowed for us to use the item cards during the battle in order to try to win it. Alright, so if the defending Pokemon, the one from the gym space, successfully defends its gym, it's going to get 5 points, alright, because it defended the gym from the assault, from the challenging Pokemon. And then the challenging Pokemon shall return to its player's hand. Alright, so let's say Brick didn't get the control over my gym, alright? So in this battle right here, my Shuppet won. So my Shuppet is gonna stay there and get 5 points for defending it, alright? So here, because he held its ground and didn't allow the other player to take control over my gym, I'm gonna go ahead and earn 5 points. So plus 5 for me. And then in this case, the losing Pokemon, which is Grimer, since he was the challenging one, is going to return to Brick's hand. However, if the defending Pokemon loses, what happened in the first example, it shall be returned to the bag. Alright, so let's go back in time and end up like I did before, where Shuppet lost. So in this case, Grimer is going to take its place, defending the gym, and then Shuppet will no longer be returned to my hand, but to the bag instead, alright, to be shuffled and eventually to come back into the game. When players stop at item card space, they must draw 1 card from the deck, and just like in the standard rules, they can only keep up to 5 cards in their hands. Alright, so that's pretty simple. So if we stop at this space right here, we have the right to come here and to draw 1 item card, okay, to keep on our hands. And just like before, we can keep up to 5 cards max. The Pokemon Chips color player going to face will change as soon as the player completes a whole lap, starting with the pink color and finishing with the yellow one, if you're playing the full map, okay? So this one offers us 5 laps, but if you're playing the public release so far, it's only going to offer you a total of 4 laps, okay? All the way up to the red color. So let's say I just went through a whole lap, and by the time I pass through here to the green space again, I shall come here and grab a green lap chip. Alright, so it means that from now on, I'm going to be dealing with green label Pokemon. And that's how it goes. So first lap is pink, second lap is green, and it goes on. In order to be able to evolve a Pokemon, so pay attention now, players have 2 options. The first one is by catching its respective evolution and then replacing the Pokemon chip, only if it's defending a gym space. Okay? Then you go and replace the Pokemon by the evolution you just caught. Alright, so let's say we are all the way there towards the blue lap, and then by some reason I still have my Grimer there defending my gym. So if by any chance I was able to catch its evolution, which is this muck right here, doesn't matter where I caught it. So let's say I just found it there. So since I have its pre-evolution defending a gym of my own, then I would be able to go ahead and then replacing that Pokemon by evolving it, alright? So if I find the evolution of any Pokemon of mine who is still there defending a gym, I can go right away and evolve it, alright? Just by placing the evolution chip on top of it. The second one though is by stopping at a blue feather space, alright, which is this icon right here, blue feather evolution. So we'll notice there are a couple of spaces with the blue feather icon. So let's draw another Pokemon here. Okay, Luxio. So let's say I have a Luxio defending a gym of mine, and then I want to evolve it, alright? Because we are already on the blue lap. So it's a green one, it's kind of weak against the enemies, so I want to evolve it. So I can go ahead and stop on the evolution space, and then by doing that, I'll be allowed to go ahead and look it up on the bag of the color I am. So if I'm the blue color, I can only search for its evolution from the blue bag, alright? Which in this case I'm not sure is going to work, since I believe the Luxray is a red one. But let's say it was a blue one, it'll be fine for me to find the evolution and then just go ahead and replace it with a 1, alright? Which would work in the same way of the previous example, although this time I didn't find it because I was lucky, alright? But because I meant to do it. Alright, so when players stop at a question mark space, they shall choose to mimic the actions from any other kind of space, whether it is item card spaces, chip space, or evolution space, okay? So this one is like a joker, okay? So if I stop at one of those, you'll be up to me to decide what kind of action I would like to do. So of course it's going to depend on the situation I'm in at that moment, okay? So it might be worth for me to evolve a Pokemon, to buy another card, or even to try to find another Pokemon to catch, alright? Just like it says here, so item, chip, or evolution. And then, when the last player finishes the 5th lap, or the one that was set as last one, the game ends. So it's up to you, since this is a way more casual proposal. Players could just go all the way up with 3 laps, it's totally up to you. Although, players that have capped gym spaces with their defending Pokemon by the end of the game will earn 5 points, alright? And then, of course, the one with more points is going to win the game. So let's say I'm Brick, alright? So Brick is state 3 of 7. So let's say by the end of the game, I have couple gyms under my control. I don't know. Let's say I have 3 of them. Then I can come here and set up the flags, alright? Under my color to show everyone they belong to me. So yeah, let's say I have those 3. So by the end of the game, the last player just finished the last lap, and then the ones with the gyms under control are going to earn 5 points for each one of them. So in this case right here, I would be able to score 15 extra points just because I kept, by the end of the game, 3 gym under my control, alright? So it'll be 15 more for me. And yeah, so that's it. In case of tie, the one with more gyms will win, alright? And if by any reason you have the same points, you own the same amount of gyms, so the player with more Pokemon in their hands will win the game, alright? So that's how it works. And here we have the Go Kanto map image, alright, which is this one right here you are looking at right now. So yeah, so if you wanna check it out more about this map, or I don't know, go ahead and watch my in-depth review of this video right here, alright? I'm pretty sure I already mentioned it before, and you might not feel that way, but I'm pretty sure that once you try and play this with your friends, you feel the Monopoly vibe I have mentioned before. Alright, so don't forget to follow me on all my social media, this way you can stay tuned about any new content here in this project. And if you wanna see me playing this game series, make sure to go ahead and follow me on the Purple websites as well, since there, very soon, I'm gonna start to play this game almost every day. And of course, if you like to know all the rules in order to play this mod right here, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video with everyone else you wanna play this game with. This way they can get to know all the rules just like you do. And of course, by sharing this video, you're gonna help me out to reach my next goal of 1,000 subscribers. And here in this channel, every time I reach a goal, you guys earn a prize, which this time is going to be new content for the channel and also another mini-map for you to play. Don't forget that you could come here to the pkmmti.com in order to access the rules in a more visual interactive way. There you're also gonna click on the download button to request access to the printable files from my Google Drive. There you're gonna be finding all the publicly available content so far that could be downloaded in order for you to print it out and assemble your own physical version of this game, alright? Although in order to do that, you must be a subscriber to the channel and also to leave a comment down below to tell me that you request the access. Without those two simple steps, it won't be possible for me to grant you the access, so please make sure to do both. And if you would like to play this mod and this game mode, although with all the 5 laps, including the yellow one, make sure to go ahead and check it out on my Patreon's page. There you're gonna be finding 2 ways to support this project, where one of them is pretty much a symbolic one, which are going to give you as a reward a customized chip just like this one right here, although with your image and information on it. And the other option is going to grant you access to a bunch of maps through the early access, alright? So you're not only gonna be able to play this mod right here, but also another 10 ones, which are going to include very different kind of game modes, such as the Express Game Mode maps, the Super Express Game Mode map, the mini maps, this one right here, the traditional game mode ones, and also the Pokemonunite map, alright? So a lot of fun, a lot of content for you to play with your friends online. So if you got interested about it, don't forget to check it out on my Patreon's page down there in the links in the description. And talking about links in the description, there you're also gonna find a link to the Logos by Nick Academy, a very cool platform full of courses which are going to teach you everything you need to know in order to become a logo creator master. There you're gonna be able to learn how to use free softwares such as GIMP and Inkscape in order to create very cool and professional logos, just like these ones right here I have created to use in this project. And perhaps with those skills, it might even be possible for you to get some gigs and make some extra income, alright? So if you got interested about it, don't forget to check out the links down there in the description. There you're also gonna find a list of very cool products I recommend for you who's willing to buy or even to renew your gaming setup. Very cool stuff, very affordable, so please take a time and take a look on my list. I deeply appreciate it. And of course, I don't even have to mention that any product, service or course purchased through the links down below are going to support this channel a lot and help me out to keep bringing you even more content here for you. Don't forget to ring the bell in order to get notified about new videos here in this channel. I hope you guys liked what we talked about today, and I see you in the next one.